Kate Daly Show.
Welcome back, Kate Daly Show. It's hard to play a song like this knowing that somebody is going to face 20 years for trying to whistleblow on the truth. And this is how badly they want to protect their voting systems and get you to tie in. And they're trying to validate so hard all of the elections with a whole lot of drama. And so it's really, really important to understand what Tina is about to say about what she uncovered with the elections. This is Tina Peters in Colorado going to trial this week for this, facing 20 years for this as her county recorder, her job she was supposed to do, and she did it well. She did nothing illegal. And here she's going to describe what actually she saw. Here we go. Perfect. Everything's wonderful, and everyone knows it's not. Everyone knows it's not, the majority anyway. Yeah.
And the third report specifically talks about what you just said. When the ballot goes into the machine, that's where the stuff happens. So what they did was the ballot goes in the machine, an image is taken. Oh, they're always saying, you can look at the images, right? An image is taken, and then a second database. People don't know this. A second database is created. And it'd be like a bookie having two sets of books.
Oh my
and
God.
Then they change the voter intent on the first image to whatever they want, and then it's transferred to the second database, and that's what's seen. Here's the reason that we know that it's changed is because when they transfer it over, it's missing the .sha file, the SHA file. That is the identifying file saying this is the same picture that's
like
here.
The validity of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So and also they go through adjudication different. So adjudication, for those that don't know, is when there's ambiguous intent, the machine or of the voter, the machine or a bipartisan group of judges will make the decision and then change it to whatever they think that person meant. That's a problem. That's a problem that people can do that. That's a problem that the machine can do that. But listen, all those files, all those log files were deleted. The access files of who came in and out of the system, how the system was connected to any outside sources, deleted. The audit log files, the access log files, all of them deleted. So the important thing, but here's the thing, that's that part of the fraud, which is huge, these machines. But then you look at anything else that is connected to the internet, like the poll books, like so before an election start or when an election started, we as clerks in the elections office could not go in to the registration database until after it was certified. The reason for that is, you probably know, they're in there making inactive voters active. They're voting for them. Yep. Then that's why you heard a lot of people go to the polls, and when they say, I'm here to vote, they didn't anticipate some of them would show up. These were low propensity voters, many of them. And they'd say, well, you've already voted. And they go, no, I didn't. And yes, you did. We have your vote right here. We'll give you a provisional ballot. Never take a provisional ballot, because they'll count the first vote that went in. But here's the thing I tell people. I say, if that happens, if you're a mail-in ballot state or you have your ballot already, which I don't believe in mail-in ballots either, but if you have your ballot, take it with you. If they say you've already voted, call the sheriff right then. Identity theft. Somebody has stolen your identity. But if they don't say you've already voted, then go ahead and vote your ballot in person. But the electronic registration database, which if you just do a cursory look at who started ERIC, David Becker, Electronic Registration Information Center, and where they get their information, how they're able to tap into it, they already know how you're going to vote. And that's why you don't vote early. These people that are pushing this early voting, right. I'm sorry, they don't understand. So we weren't able to get in there during that period of time, which meant a boatload of work for us as election officials and employees after the election, because we had to, our work kept stacking up all during that time, but they didn't want us in there looking at the ups and downs and how they were making people active, then making them, then deactivating them and things like that.
Oh my gosh. Are you
so much more?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm so glad you clarified that for people, because it has gotten kind of complicated as far as we know. And they try to show the shiny face of it. And we all know that that isn't the case. And they all pushed for mail-in voting, which was very strange. Both parties, mail-in vote, when absolutely the fraud takes place there. So, as well. So as far as that goes, are you kind of hoping a lot of this can come out in court, and can it?
None of it's going to come out.
None of it. They're not going to.
The judge has already ruled that this is not about the 2020 election. This is not about if the machines are safe or whatever. This is about that I influenced a public servant, that I secreted a person in to make an image, which the image was not, bringing them in wasn't illegal. Making the image wasn't illegal. But because I was protecting his identity, they're trying to get me on that. They're trying to show that I was a liar. They're trying to show that I impersonated someone. They're trying to show all these false things to keep away from anything revealing the truth.
I was going to say
of what really happened.
The rest of the interview will be at katedalleyradio.com, katedalleyradio.com. You can check it out in its fullness. So not only that, as we know, we've been talking about this voter system, and it has a lot of different names. Same thing though. It's just packaged in different packages, but they can fractionalize votes, multiply votes. They duplicate a vote and change it. And like she specified, there's a certain record that goes along with the origin of somebody's vote, and that's what's missing, and that's how they know that it's being duplicated. Remember when they had the second set of electoral college votes? With them, it's a second set of voters, of votes, of actual votes. That will look real if you don't know what you're looking for. All the way down to local. That's pretty big. And she's facing 20 years for letting all of you know that and doing her job and doing it well. This is a travesty. Please go to tinapeters.us. Okay? The American people deserve to know this. They should know this. And stop thinking that we're, putting pixie dust on the election and everything's great. It's not. And all those people telling you that all of a sudden it's great, it's not. It's not okay in any of the elections. All right. I will be right back with Melissa. Get this interview in its entirety. Go to katedalleyradio.com to get that. And of course, I'll be right back. katedalleyradio.com. Be right back.
The Red Tag sales event at Stephen Wade has gone so well,